Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Is it a new era? We're going to get into it. So make sure you get in that chat. Like, share, subscribe. Be a friend, tell a friend, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Looking forward to it. Me and this pretty face got you for the next couple hours as we dive into all the wrestling, all the fun stuff, all the things to talk about here on the channel. I see that chat filling up already. We will say hello to the people. Get in there. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Even if it's just an emoji, a symbol, a letter, a number, we don't care. Say something. Say hello, be a friend. And again, this is going to be a good one. Very interesting card. And I'm just wandering here. But if you don't know who we are, I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. Thank God. And that is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, I'm glad you got off that ride, sir. But yes, we are a bit on that new era vibe. We've got the new NXT champion, Joe Hendry, kicking off the show tonight. So what's that going to entail? Who's going to be kind of his first challenger? We've got Robert Stone, the interim GM now, because still no true Ava replacement, but new things popping off on NXT.
Yeah, definitely a new vibe, new feel. I wonder if Ricky's still going to be going after Joe, if that's an unfinished story, and where that goes. Again, we're going to get Joe tonight. What's going to happen with Zaruka? Are they, on the way out? Is one on the way up? Or both on the way up? How does that play out? How's that look? Miss Parker in business tonight. Let's go. That should be a hell of a match with Blake. We'll see how that looks.
Who gets the win in that one to you? Who gets the win in that?
It's funny because right before we kind of came on live, it was something I was thinking about because I think it's a tough one to call. I think Blake needs to keep kind of winning and looking strong, but I also think Jada's just ready for a comeback. This could be one of those ones that either it's Blake steals a crooked win and the story continues, or maybe we don't get a winner, but I don't know if this is the end of the story here.
Fair, you don't see it. Jada gets a win and Blake moves on to something else.
Maybe, but I don't know how much does it hurt Blake to lose to Jada at this point right now?
Well, Blake was a name that was mentioned about possibly going up to the main roster. Jada just came back though off of being away, right. Not hurt, just away. And there's the potential she moves up. She's one of the top women right now in the NXT brand. Yep. So can she afford to take a loss just coming back?
Yeah, it's a tough sell for me because I think in my perfect world, you're going to book her to win, look strong tonight, and push her towards JC. Because I think that's the person that can dethrone JC and kind of go on a run and be the next kind of flag bearer for the company. And then maybe, Toxic Attraction is ready for something else, or maybe JC is, or maybe JC hangs around for a while and tries to get it back. But I'd push Jada hard. I think Jada's ready. And if she's not going to the main roster, let's see what she can do at the top of this division.
Well, since you brought up the NXT Women's Championship, the tag match with Zaruka taking on Ren and Kendall, that's got an interesting stipulation attached to it of whoever gets the pinfall or submission on either side ends up being the number one contender for the women's title. So is this where Zaruka kind of splits apart of, no, I want it, no, I should have had it?
Yeah, I think it sets up that natural conflict. They already have issues. We've seen them in the past concede title shots for each other. Zarya filling in when Soul's hurt, Zarya giving her title shot back to Soul. I think this will go from that generosity and that love to very much, like you said, it's mine. No, it's mine. And now we got problems.
Now, I think that Soul ends up being the one that gets the pinfall in this match because I think they're going to turn Zarya heel.
Fair enough.
Because she's going to be the one that turns on Soul, of just jumps her, all of that. She's the one it should have been mine.
Okay. Yeah, very much so. I think it's already heading that way. So we'll see how that one plays out. Like you said, pretty full card overall. This one shall be interesting as well, getting Briggsy back into action. Again, is he just the guy that's making other guys look good?
Yeah. I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it, but especially when you're bringing in like an Eli Knight. Now we've got all the Knights and the LAs and the Elis and Kevins and everything across the board here. But I think that Briggs at this point is just a enhancement guy on NXT.
Feels a little bit of like he's kind of lost in that middle purgatory. Didn't quite crack the
He's in that Tony D'Angelo phase where Tony was just a job guy.
Yeah, and what do we get from Tony D tonight as well? That's another part of this question. So Hank and Tank, your boys Hank and Tank taking on the Vanity Project, Vanity Fair as I like to call them.
Well, I looked up their names. Well, I have their actual names. It's Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes, and there's no way that the guy who looks like Brad Taylor is named Brad Baylor. They know what they're doing with that.
Yeah, that was on purpose. Brad Baylor, that's jokes. We have Ricky Smokes and Ricky Saints in the same show.
Yeah, and then we got Sosa, bang, bang. We got all the Rickies too.
All the Rickies, but we are about 7 minutes away from the start of the show. Spaz, Richard, and Christian were the top 3 last night. Congrats, boys. Keep going. Get in that chat. The more you chat, the more points you get. Super chat, super stickers, get you the bonus. So get the bonus and get to the top of the charts. But Nick, I guess we should say hello to some of the people with approximately 7 minutes remaining on the clock, if you will.
Right. As Zach's out here, National Have a Brownie Day.
Oh, that's near and dear to my heart. That's ding. That's up on the top.
How fat are we as people? If we had National Pizza Day yesterday, now it's National Have a Brownie Day. Everything's just Natural Have a Food Day.
Yeah, we couldn't have
National Take a Walk Day, National Touch Grass Day, National Take a Shower Day.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for some out there for sure.
Right. Eric, what up? Can't wait for tonight's show. New era of NXT. Happy birthday to Hit Girl Chloe Grace Morans and WWE TNA legend Victoria Taria. All the things you said.
Still one of the best. She had that entrance was wicked. That was peak Victoria.
Well, and then she had like the Candice Michelle one of I ain't the lady to mess with. Woo! And it just broke down into like a whole song.
So funny. Yeah, I mean that's going back. Shut up, Victoria.
Yeah. Sean Reed, what up? Kevin, I see you. Damien, Cherokee George, Briggs Knight should be good as the number 1 speed title. Is that what it is? So if he's in the speed division, is that just the new mid card?
Yeah, and I think the winner of this takes on Lemmy Lafleur.
Guy Lafleur?
Guy Lafleur. Yeah, the Fruchador will take on the winner of this match for the speed title, I believe. Or to take on
Jasper.
Jasper.
They got a challenge to take on Jasper.
Facts.
Dakota, what up?
Let's go.
Ken, I hope the new GM is temporary. I'm not impressed. He is the interim head coach.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're making it sound like they chose that word on purpose because, leave that door open for somebody to step in and replace Robbie Stone. Yeah, Robbie definitely. I don't mind Rob. I like Rob better than I like Ava. And but again, he's a nice stopgap and kind of keep the thing afloat until they name somebody more official.
Give me Regal. Give me William Regal as a GM on NXT again.
I'd be perfectly content with that.
Andy, what up? Michael, the new GM seems to favor the heels. Well, he is a heel. He's a heel character, heel GM.
Yeah, especially with his rivalry, the ongoing kind of story that's settled down now a little bit between him and Santino. He's definitely the heel.
Yeah, he was the leader at one point of the whole evolution. That was invading.
All those guys, Plan B.
And Plan C, my guy. Naya, what up, wrestling friends and foes? Shout out, what up? Vance, Z-Man, Bonkers, Jared. Hello, y'all. Just subscribed today. What's your guys' thoughts on Joe Hendry being the next champion?
About time.
Yeah, honestly, well, they needed to give it to somebody that's a bit more of a veteran talent that's in there. He's going to be a guy that's going to put people over. like him having the feud with Saints is probably going to be his first feud.
Yeah.
If he drops the belt to Saints, I think it helps elevate Saints back a bit up there and everything. Because he just turned around and jobbed it to Oba for 2 weeks.
No, right. We're not quite sure why that all took place. But I mean, again, I'm happy for Joe. We all know how hot Joe was once upon a time. I think the transition from going into like TNA didn't want to give him the belt because he wasn't staying, and WWE didn't really want to give him the belt because he wasn't really here yet. So he went through that lull where he kind of lost a lot of his, kind of fanfare. But it's a good moment for him. I think this is only the beginning. I don't know how long this run's going to go, but I mean, he's a good, refreshing baby face. It should be fun.
And yeah, you nailed it on the head. And I've been the one that's kind of said for a while, I'm getting stale on Joe Hendry because you missed that opportunity to capitalize on peak Joe Hendry when he was the meme going around everywhere, whether it was wrestling or not.
Right.
That both companies, because he was in that limbo halfway in, halfway out, that they just didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I think now you have a chance to put him, he goes in a rivalry. Ricky's super heelish, super serious, takes himself serious, and here comes Joe writing a song about him, and it really helps kind of play that kind of game. So we'll see where Joe goes. I like it. I think it's new, and I think he was overdue, so good for him.
Right. Spaz with $10 super chat. Do you want to read this one?
Sure. Joe promo to start, interrupted by Ricky on the ramp. I agree. Keys attacks from behind. Oof. It's a great day to have a great day. Facts. And live a great way and let the vibes sway. I need Nick to add, hey, what do you say?
Hey, what do you say?
But thank you, Spaz, for $10 in the bucket. But we appreciate you. And yeah, it's a great day to have a great day. I actually thought that Keys might assist Ricky in the ladder match. He didn't do that, but we didn't see him on Raw. We didn't see him on SmackDown. Where is Royce, the 5'9"?
Well, he's out there taking videos of, WWE headquarters playing his Titantron and everything, because allegedly it was a halfway bit of a story that Meltzer tried to push out there today, allegedly of apparently Royce is 41 and not 35 like everyone believed him to be. So age discrepancy, but there was some people going around that thought that this man got fired because he hid his proper age from WWE or something. It's a good old out there story with Uncle Tuna Meltzer there.
Wait, so someone's saying that the WWE signed him
and
then realized he was older than they thought and let him go due to that? That's
allegedly Dave had put out a whole story today that it had gotten out that the well-believed Royce Keys was 35 beforehand, and then just today he suddenly turned 41.
Okay.
Yeah, again, it's don't put a lot of stake into Meltzer's claims, like how there's internal pressure on Hunter. No, it's because you keep guessing wrong, Dave, and they keep, giving you something that you weren't expecting.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't understand how that's a thing. I'm sure people are fully aware of and can fact check his age. I'm sure there's paperwork. Anyone working a job before, there's usually like some paperwork. It's like they were sitting there like, oh shit, you're 41, you got to go. I mean, it worked for the Boogeyman. What are we doing?
Exactly. Well, that's a lot of people were bringing that up of like, has no one heard of the Boogeyman before?
Oh, there you go. Right, facts.
Faye's out there on Twitch. Glad WWE has a talent for this generation in Javon Evans. Whoever was the camera guy, I think someone said it in the chat. Whoever was the camera guy and caught that way, hire them, give them the biggest raise. That moment was up there with the super kick to Shelton and the RKO to Evan Bourne.
I know some of the joy suckers out there. Why was he just jumping into the middle air? No, Gable was in the middle of the ring. He did do a rollout, and I don't give a fuck. That was an amazing spot. If that was on any other show, everybody would have been wetting their pants, but some people are just begrudgingly not wanting to. It was an amazing spot. Great cutter, looked beautiful. Yeah, I mean, RKO somewhere out there smiling away at that beauty.
Absolutely, but I got the Netflix logo.
Yes, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're syncing up.
Then Ronnie becoming a member for 5 months. Shout out.
Now?
now, so I'm like a hair behind you. It's
Are
fine.
you really? That's not interesting.
I'm watching on the Vipin. I'm watching on the Canadian Vipin.
Oh, forever.
Forever.
Okay. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are together.
Yes, we are together. We are synced up.
All right, you can sync up at home, play along, but got me on the boogeyman first. That's jokes. Paul, again, I mean, think about it. I mean, come on. Nowadays, like, let's not be stupid. Some people act, and Meltzer's the guy that's been around like wrestling and businesses. He has a business. He, as much as I give the man shit, at some point he's developed a level of success in his own right. So I'll give him a credit where it was due. But he acts like he has no idea how proper business works. And I get some of the marks out there that have never had a real job or they're locked in a basement that they don't get how a business works. But this willy-nilly of just like fire anybody when you want, do this when you want, like all these crazy, they forced him not to go to a TNA show. No, that's kind of not how all this works, guys. Like, there are parameters within the business world that due diligence and lawyers, and just because some companies don't get their lawyers to read over shit before throwing someone on TV. Yeah, Dave needs to shut the fuck up.
Just because one company had someone debut and then had to get into a legal battle to see if they could get him back on TV,
Right.
Doesn't mean that every company does that, Dave. Dave constantly acts like everyone's stupid, like dumber than him.
And he definitely demeans as many people as possible, and that's his insecurity. He's trying to, keyboard tough guy, right? As we are getting a replay of last week, a big focus on Dark State taking out Tony D. So that was a big point of contention last week, and then of course the ladder match to crown a new champion.
Right. And now, see, this is even more why I like Tony D'Angelo. Besides, him doing the Paisan gimmick of he's against Dark State. He's a good man. He's a good man. Did he lose the accent too?
Maybe dialed it back a little bit, but it was still pretty much there when he cut the promo last week.
Fair enough. I had listened to it before. I thought it was weaker at least. I thought he might have lost it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, here's my fear. The Dark State goes after Tony. Then does Tony need friends? But I mean, Tony just left a faction, a family. Why would you put him up against a faction now that he's solo?
Yeah. That's, I mean, somebody's got to do something and go against Dark State out here.
Right.
Lady B, GM would be a perfect spot for the Miz. I could see it working if he's gonna, outside of just being a jobber that stars on Raw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miz, I think, would be a great GM personality as Keanu Carver, the replay of him going through the ladder.
Right.
No, but I agree with you, Nick, and Lady B as well. Like, he cuts a good promo. Imagine him coming out and getting fired up, or him being like the dick boss that is kind of shitting on the baby face. I think it works. It plays very well because he can do what he does. He's entertaining. And if he had to take a bump now, he'd probably still take a bump.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, certain phenomenal GM incoming.
Ooh. That'd be cool. I didn't even anticipate that thought.
Allegedly, they're still trying to work out a new contract with him.
Oh, okay.
Page for next Raw NXT GM.
I don't know if I like Paige and it would be cool, but I don't know. I think there's at this point in 2026 there might be better personalities to do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right now we're just getting like the crane shot. We went by the crane. Oh, there we go.
Now we got Joe Hendry.
Took a minute, but the champ is here, folks.
It's me, it's MDB. What up, my guy?
Let's go.
Ronnie, Big Nick, what's your opinion on Super Bowl? The right team won.
Perfect. Still a hot topic out there, but the right team won. The better team won. Defense wins championships. I mean,
it was a bit of a Thursday night Super Bowl.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, for some, I understand why some people thought it was, but I mean, again, I'll go back to I enjoyed the first half. I thought watching Seattle play the way they did, I enjoyed it.
Well, that's if you're a football guy or gal, it's kind of it works that way versus it wasn't going to be the shootout for every casual fan out there.
Yeah, I know it wasn't 42-35. I get it, guys. But I mean, May had more passing yards than Darnold at the end of the day. But again, the turnovers and everything else that killed it. I mean, he tried, he got the ball moving, but it just never led to anything.
And it was too little, too late. Where's Boston? Yeah, has anyone checked in on Boston? No, he was on Raw. He was here with Raw.
He showed up. He said hello. No. We believe. We believe.
Booker T is just insane on commentary. That man was hitting all sorts of octaves I didn't know existed.
The inflections in that man's voice.
Exactly. He works though with the NXT because Vic's such a straight man. Pause.
Sounds like he sounds like he's been playing bingo for the last 35 years. Just bingo.
Been carton a day guy.
Right?
Brandon, what up? Don't say his name.
Too late.
Yeah.
I'd never been in a ladder match before. Ricky.
Is he still the biggest star that they have of that outside of, if you're still drawing eyes, new casual eyes? Yep. I know Joe Hendry, I've seen the meme.
Yeah. He's got a fanfare and there is a following and there are people who are genuinely happy for him, excited for him. So yeah, he does come with kind of that in his corner for sure.
Right. Well, I got to the top. I should do a Scottish accent. I can't do it.
Right.
Somebody once told me.
And I would walk
about 500 miles.
Let's go. Da-da-da.
When I climb up, man, you know I'm gonna be the man.
I'm gonna be the NXT champion.
We'll be here all week, folks. We'll be here all week.
Try the veal. Or the vegan meal, whatever it is this week.
Whichever one you want. Try the fish.
Try the fish. It's gefilte fish.
Get out of my head.
A Joe Hendry cosplay in the crowd. Yeah, it looks just like him, except not.
I'm trying to spot the man.
Randy Orton.
Now Joe Hendry stands here.
So my family
has to be Saints is the only one that's going to challenge him, right? Like, do you get a Keanu Carver? Do you get a Leon?
I feel like it's got to be your two kind of bigger names. I think Ricky Saints, Joe straight up for an angle here, and you let the program kind of run for a little bit. I think it works well. I mean, Joe being such a good baby face gets Ricky over as a heel. Ricky being a pain in the ass helps get Joe over. It's kind of your two top names until, like you said, Keanu and that's kind of knocking on the door. But I think you build around this. You need a main event rivalry.
Well, you're getting towards the Vanity Project. You're getting towards Stand and Deliver. So you kind of would want, I think, something that's going to be befitting that. But Jackson Drake out here with the Vanity Project.
Do we just have Ricky take over and become like Big Papa to the Vanity Fair?
But you could do that with Tony D'Angelo. You could do that with Lexis King. I don't know.
Lexis might be better.
If Saints really, and I like them just as they're the, pissants. Like Kerry Morton would fit in perfectly, I think, with the Vanity Project if he dropped a bit of the indie gimmick he's got. It's that kind of like preteen horseman vibe.
Royce Keys is my age. Okay. 41. I thought he was like 36.
That's what I was talking about. Okay. That's what Dave broke today. That he was,
he's been lying 35. About his
he was 41. He apparently from Cuba or something. He's like Yoel Romero of all of a sudden, ended up being 75 when he said he was 12 playing in the Little League World Series.
Hey, can the kid with the 95 mile per hour fastball please show me his ID?
Yeah, exactly. The kid with the mustache. You over here.
As Vanity Project approaching the ring, they're getting a ton of heat from this crowd. Drake is actually cutting a pretty good promo, and the fans are just swinging at him.
Well, he works as the Evolve champion, and like I said, he works as that kind of super young, just annoying kind of pissant heel.
Mm-hmm. Shut the
Like
F
he
up.
looks like, "Do you know who my dad is?" kind of vibe.
Facts. The kid that gets pulled over hammered driving. Just, do you know who my dad is? Shit.
Exactly.
My dad will clean this one up.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we just get an impromptu match between Drake and Joe tonight. Shut the hell up from the fans for sure.
Jackson Drake really, he's good. He's a guy that's gonna be in NXT for a bit. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna have a couple years in NXT.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Richard's issue here is.
Because he wouldn't expect that he's like the guy to challenge Joe Hendry for the title.
He's not. He won't be. I'm not stressing, but I have no problem with this kid coming out and running his mouth and getting beat up.
Henry Grimm McFadden. Hi, everybody. What up? What up?
Let's go.
D Skills H Town. What's going on, Wrestling Bros? What up?
What's up? Now we're off and running. Joe throwing the Vanity Boys flying left, flying right.
This is what happens when preteens take on a grown man.
Oh, standing ovation.
Oh, chop block.
Oh, shit. Who comes out? Who comes out to help him?
This is where you bust out. Oh, this is a 3-on-1 mugging.
Right. Who comes out to help? Oh, shit. Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard.
Interesting, Nick.
Does Joe have any friends on NXT who's a big baby face that would be coming out to help him? I think they've all moved up to the main roster. What's up?
I was thinking Hank and Tank, but they're booked.
Yeah. Well, they are booked against the Vanity Project later tonight.
All right. That's as he gives us the Zoolander. Drake with a little bit of blue steel for everybody.
It hides too much behind the mustache.
I'm surprised by that segment, but I do not hate it.
No, it's a 3-on-1 mugging of they got the chop block. They use the numbers advantage, and the Evolve champion wants to take a pot shot at the NXT champion.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I imagine they set up a match, and then by the end of that match, we get the reveal of, oh, there's Ricky.
Yeah, well, I got Zarya and Soul backstage.
Right.
You've had plenty of opportunities. This is what I'm saying. If Zarya is going to be, it's my turn now. I've always been in your shadow.
Right. It's facts. And I'll be honest, over the last couple of weeks, I've been very impressed with Zarya as far as her ability to talk, her ability to cut promos. I think she's done pretty well. I like Soul. We all know the charisma Soul has. But I'm really impressed with Zarya, not just being, I'm big, I'm strong, I'm muscular, but being able to kind of be compelling when they do something. Speaking of compelling.
Hi, Miss Parker. It's been a minute, and because even when she returned, I was on a fucking pause for the cause, my guy.
That's good shit.
I'm so damn bad. Bet you got one.
So that's where we're going with this one. I will put a poll up, folks. Get your votes in. Who you taking? Are you taking Miss Parker? Or are you taking Blake Monroe?
Miss Parker. She's 100% winning.
You put her on SmackDown right now, that is over.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that gets over quick. Miss Parker.
Well, I mean, we've already seen it with Trick.
That's true.
Well, I would still keep her in NXT for a bit. Give her maybe a run at the title, if not with the title.
Yeah, I like that idea. I mean, JC, we give JC credit. But does JC feel a little long in the tooth for you, as she does for me?
I think she's so good she can move up. She should move up at this point. And maybe Fatal Influence as a whole, I don't know with...
Maybe not Fallon, maybe not.
Fallon, and yeah.
But no, and just to clarify, I don't necessarily mean that, like, like JC's at a point where I'm sick of her. Not at all. She's kind of had a long, nice run. She's on the second part of this run, right? She lost it, got it back. I just feel like the time is now ish to kind of mix this up a little.
Right. As I'm in commercial break right now, and hey, they got the timer at least.
Not me. I don't get the timer anymore. They hijacked my timer. Some
Oh,
bullshit.
I got 2:33 right now.
Right.
Streamers comments have slowed up, but I do see apparently we crack up MDB every time we do the Friday hat gimmick, like Bernie Mac with "Hi, Miss Parker."
Right.
I looked it up on Google. Royce Keys is 41.
Yeah. So now is Google telling you what's been reported, or I
Who
can't?
cares? Honestly, I don't care.
It didn't matter when he was in the other company. Why the fuck does it matter now?
That's a huge thing too, and I'm not coming at you, Damien, with it. It's just honestly, why is this a talking point?
Right. Again, another example of seeking out things to be bothered by.
Right. I'm going to click on Spazzes. I think I can get away with reading it. Of Miss Parker's bone structure gives me bone structure. Skeletal. There we go.
It's spinal.
It's spinal.
Let's go.
See, Chris is now on the other side. He's 34, not 41.
Right.
He's Benjamin Button in my guy.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Again, like you said, 2 weeks ago when he was a trios champion, didn't fucking matter. But
no.
Right? Let's be real.
And I like, though, that he has to sit there and put out of a whole video of WWE headquarters just playing Royce the 5'9" Keys through the entire building to prove that, like, he's not in trouble with the company over a fucking age thing that just decided to become a topic today.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But you see, it's kind of what we ranted about a little bit yesterday. But you see through it. When it becomes so glaring, it becomes very transparent. So when people start putting we know why you're doing it, and you're wasting our time, because now it just becomes a laughter. It's laughter for us.
Right. Well, Hockey asks, has Royce Keys been on TV since the Rumble?
No.
I still think he's going to end up on SmackDown. Should you have had him come out the next night, whether it's on Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah, maybe. To be honest, like, I'm very surprised. Now, they did a video package to kind of say, hey, this is a powerhouse guy. He's coming in. You're gonna like him. So they did do that. They didn't just go cold on him, which is fine. I think you're trying to amp him up and have people excited about his debut. It does make me feel like he's going to end up on the main roster and not in NXT, though I, for a while, thought NXT was a guarantee.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, and then they still have Obafemi as a free agent, so he could pop up wherever too. So they are maybe giving him a little bit of that. Like we had the Oba is coming promos for like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. And I think part of that is that, you have all this talent. And that's the tricky part with such an influx. We all want everyone to get called up. And then you're like, well, they're not using Royce. Well, give them a second. They're debuting Oba and they're bringing in this person. Like, we kind of can't just do it all at the same time.
Yeah, but they did have him in the Rumble. That's the only defense against that. But I got Keanu and Stone.
Stone's all sweaty and nervous. And he's like, Shawn Michaels wants chaos. So he looks like a guy who's under the gun. He's not comfortable. I think he's swimming upstream.
He's like another former Florida coach of Mike McDaniels out there. Just looks very much out of his depth.
Right as we get Blake Monroe with a kiss.
Is this the best gimmick with the entrance?
Yeah,
in wrestling right now.
One
of with the little mirror shot and everything.
Yeah. I mean, again, as far as that little bonus production to her entrance works, playing off that reflection is pretty cool. I think Mariah May, again, it's taken a little bit of time, but I think she's coming into her own. She's finding her stride here in NXT.
You need to get the right story for her. The Jordan Grace one didn't work. so far, to me, the Blake Monroe, Jada Parker story, as minimal as it's been, was better
It's
than
been
the
better.
Jordan Grace one. So it's helped build her up a bit more.
Oh, Parker jumping. The ref pulling it back. At this rate, we might not get a match.
But
Jada
that would
Parker.
lead to what you talked about earlier of do they go like a dusty finish or anything so this story continues on? Like this is one that goes for a bit.
Oh, shit. Jada cuts off Blake and eats a clap in the mouth for it. Yeah, to your point, yeah, it could very much be a dusty finish to extend this.
Michael Warner, what's up, pals? What up?
What about
Alan, I
you?
see you. Hockey. Gracias, gents. Legit thought I have missed a backstage segment with him or something. Yeah, no, they've just kind of held it off.
Just the one video package I can recall. So we thought he was going to be on SmackDown. They give us a little Hobbs hype package, and a little like reminder that what he did at Rumble. So it's early, but yeah, we haven't missed it yet. I can't imagine it'll be too much longer. I think one of the next 3 shows.
Yeah, well, I also think that where they fall on what they're going to do with Oba could potentially decide where they go with Hobbs because it's a little like they're the same guy a bit, so you don't want duplicate.
That yeah, again, yeah, it's the challenge. I think they end up on different shows for that reason.
Right. But Sean reminding everybody too, don't forget, smash that like button. I see we've been flirting with 60, 70, almost 80 people. Let's see if we can get that triple digits out here.
Let's get back in those triple digits.
Getting back into something is where I want to be with Jada right now. I legit for half a second thought she was going to go for her own like devil's kiss thing. I was just like, yes, please. Well, it should have been me.
Oh, Blake hanging Parker up over the top.
Big Van Dazer, KJ and Big Nick, thoughts on ticket sales for Mania?
I don't care.
I mean, we know one match.
It's a non-story. They said the same thing about Saudi. They said the same thing about SummerSlam last year. They keep saying it and they keep getting proven wrong. I don't know why they keep reporting these things because not once have they hit it of like, see, it's empty. They said it, Philly was going to be empty. They said Vegas was record low sales. It's embarrassing. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah, we need to talk more about wrestlers' ages and everything too. That's what we really need to be having for stories. It's a slow news day. It feels like.
Yeah. Hashtag fake news.
Oh God, you are fake news,
right?
And 5-star match.
Like a drop toe hold onto the table.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw that? And I didn't even notice Mariah's got like the karate kind of thing going on with her boots and everything. She's got the strap underneath. She's got that AJ Styles thing.
She's becoming a lethal weapon with her feet.
Steven Seagal,
right? Under Siege.
We just naming action movies now.
Right? Exit Wounds.
Oh, that's a fucking banger, my guy. I had that on VHS.
Yeah, filmed in Toronto.
Oh snap! I had the whole soundtrack just for "Ain't No Sunshine When He's Gone."
It's such a classic.
As we are in commercial break right now, folks.
Yeah, I got Blake sliding back in the ring in control. She's taking over after the cheeky little drop toe hold. Crowd's into it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, these are two of your upper, would you say upper mid card or lower main event women in NXT?
Yeah, I mean, half a dozen of one, 6 of the other, really. But yeah, they're like your upper mid card, just on the cusp of being in that limelight. So yeah, lower main event sounds cute too. We'll go with that.
There you go. Well, speaking of cute, and I think we missed this one of $5 from Spaz. Do you want to read it?
Sure. Random question. What's a more clever finisher rename that pays tribute to the old rename? The figure 4 to the figure 8 or the 3D to the 1D? I like the figure 8. I think that's kind of, 3D, 1D, not bad, but I like the transformation of the 4 to the 8.
Yeah, but also one's literally passed down lineage wise. The other one's just, hey, good, family brother tag team to family brother tag team,
Right.
And I can't remember their full of official name for it because it's like for the 3D, it's the Dudley Doomsday Device.
Yeah.
Or Dudley Death Drop or whichever one of those two it is.
Dudley,
I don't know the official
both.
one for the Usos yet, but I think I like the 1D because it's not from Papa. They took it from another great team.
Okay. I like it because it was handed down from father to daughter. I like the fact that she evolved the move, though. They do the exact same finish. She actually takes it from from a 4 up to an 8. It even looks like an 8. It's good stuff.
Bridge.
The bridge. Take him to the bridge.
The bridge is over. The bridge is over.
I love when it's multiple songs.
The Dudley Death Drop. 1D stands for day one-ish. So there you go. I don't even know if you're fully right, Chris, but that's even better.
Everything goes back to day one-ish.
Right.
We've been down since.
Day one-ish. The IWGP World Champion is officially a free agent from New Japan. What?
World Champion. Evil?
Someone fact check that because Yota Tsuji being a free agent would be insane to me.
No, I haven't heard anything about him leaving.
Yeah, that would be one of the insane stories to come out of New Japan because he seems like he's such the company guy. He's the one that was out there, saying of how he didn't want to put over AEW guys. He didn't want to respect or honor the AEW working deal because AEW's been screwing us over.
Right. No.
Yota Tsuji appears to not be re-signing, might drop the belt to Andrade or Gabe Kidd. That's insane. To be dropping the belt to AEW guys, then you might if at this point, New Japan, it's been a good run. It's been a good run.
You go public and you're like, listen, fuck those guys. We don't want to play ball, blah, 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 blah. And then they go, okay, well, you're leaving, so drop it to one of those guys. Fuck you.
To an AEW guy.
I'm going to try a Bret Hart and leave with this bitch. Let's go.
Well, and even then, still, the fact that he's not re-signing, he's got to have no faith because he was the company guy. Now, David Finley's leaving.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd's left. Clark Connors is left.
Yeah.
Tetsuya Naito's left. Like, all of the top star Evil's left. All of the top stars are leaving New Japan. Yeah. You had a good run, boys. You did a shitty partnership, I think, with AEW that has robbed you blind, and you might as well pack it in right now, I feel.
It is very troubling times. I mean, again, we've kind of watched over our time doing this. We've watched a decline. I mean, again, we watched a lot more New Japan once upon a time. Again, it's crazy. Now he's still listed as their champ. The idea that it's public knowledge that he's done still holding gold is not my favorite look for them either.
Terrible look. Right. But yeah, Randy's saying it's on New Japan's website. As we are back in the match.
The ones that told you.
Dorley, that's terrible if they're the ones who said it.
Right. The call's coming from in the house is Parker rolls out. Sorry.
No, you're good. Dora's saying, yep, it's real. He's a free agent. What is going on with New Japan? They're going to lose out to Noah. Noah's going to be the new Big Japan promotion because Noah partnered with WWE. Noah's gotten Omos over there. They've got Naito that's worked over there with them. Sonata, I might even be leaving.
How long before Tony Khan officially buys it? It's his. Oh, wait, we got a double count out.
I
feel like we got that last night too. What is happening?
Yes, we did. Well, one company doesn't do even count outs at all. And the other one is actually being responsible and showing this is what you said, though. They're just going to fight off.
Yeah. And again, you know what? If you're going to fight outside the ring for 2 minutes, the ref has to call it. I hate when they don't call it.
Why is no one trying to grab this woman from about to eviscerate? There's suck it. And then booty stop.
And that she dropping it like it's hot.
I like the suck it right to the fucking referee right before she does it.
Right.
Is
Parker.
HBK a better booker than Hunter?
It's hard to say because they're not working on the same. Oh, shit. Parker hip checks the official.
There's a fine. There's the flag.
Right. Out he goes.
And she's still chasing after this woman. Blake Monroe cannot run away fast enough.
Oh,
Shin kick.
this is Jada getting over though, right? Like they're
absolutely.
This is Jada
Pimp
leveling
smack.
up.
Bernie Sanders, Bernie Mac
Right?
out there.
Oh shit!
She just took that man through a barricade. Is that Griff Garrison?
It might be.
Blake Monroe with the fear of God in her eyes right now. I didn't know Jada Braun Breaker was out here just going through security.
Right. Stone Cold Jada Parker in the house, running amok.
She's a killer queen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to.
You don't have to drown by what? Tatum. Got to be Tatum. Yeah, Tatum.
Tony Darko, what is up?
7 days. But it is a Tatum video package, so she's lost it all.
Yo, this is intense. A little bit of AI in there, I believe.
Wee bit, just a bit outside.
I'm trying to embrace it, but it's hard sometimes. This is great though, artistically, what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, this is some, 7 days.
That look like cross. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's showing how much the culling pulled her down. This has been the best thing for the culling in their entire existence is this video package of Tatum putting them over.
Right. And it's by Elegance. Let's go. What's up, sir? Living the gimmick.
What up, my guy?
He will be here Thursday as the rest of the Elegances are in action.
Yeah. This doesn't make Blake look good.
What doesn't? What didn't look
the runoff and everything? I still think it makes her look fine. She still didn't lose anything. I think she didn't lose the match even.
No. She was going toe to toe. Yeah. Now Jada, the baby face, wants to get a hold of her, but she gets to play the cowardly heel. There's no. Again, I think that sometimes fans, Richard, and no offense, but I think it's this idea that like both people have to leave looking wonderful, but then nobody, and then that's when we get into Poor Ridge again. We don't want Poor Ridge.
Well, and I think it did the best too, to where you had Jada look super strong. You did the best of she just returned. She needed something.
Yeah.
And you gave her that. So she looks like an absolute killer. Blake Monroe, while she wasn't put over with it, she didn't lose anything.
No, and again, you find this as you build this story now. This is called building an angle, building a storyline of, the heel runs away, and the next time we see them, Blake is probably going to get her get back, and it's going to be, sneak from behind, hit her with a chair, jump her in the parking lot. It's going to be one of those moments. Then Jada's going to be even more mad and wants to get her hands on her. So, I think this is the onset of a good program between two talented individuals.
They're going to keep it going for a bit, and like we've said, Stand and Deliver is coming up. We're on the road to WrestleMania season. You've got to start getting some stuff built towards that in the long term.
Yeah, Stand and Deliver is not too far away. And again, I think it's more of a seesaw, right, Nick? Like, I think that's the problem we get into some of the wrestling is they try and find a way. How do we get into a situation and out of the situation with everybody looking equal? And it's bad form. I think there has to be a scale to it. And Jada goes up, then Blake answers back, right? Like, that's kind of how this works.
At times, you can't always do the 50-50 booking.
Yeah, no. Poor Ridge.
Bar off subject. I miss you guys rating for Raw. I think we both I remember around a 7.
That's 7, 7.5, 7.5. I think
yeah.
It was a good Raw.
Good, but not great.
Yeah, did its job.
We had the Masked Man again. And we ruled off Austin Theory and Logan Paul from being the Masked Man because they both were there.
Yeah, it was funny because I saw it going around where a couple people kind of went like, maybe it's Pierce, but it can't be. I believe Pierce was out there when the mask guy showed up, so that gets killed. though I still thought it would have been funny. So the question now, the way they did it last night, Nick, it blows the doors off of the usual suspects. Now we got to start going after, well, who else could it be? It was very
But
well.
do all roads lead to Seth?
Yes. Highly possible.
I think we've narrowed down out of the initial suspects. I think it's been ruled down to pretty much him or Jake Paul.
Right? It's not LA Knight.
It's not going to be Finn. Paul. Finn's doing the shit with Punk.
Right? But, ladies and gentlemen, we are on commercial break. We will be back in a few moments. Back to the action. I think Briggsy's coming up momentarily, but we will find out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons. Don't forget we're back tomorrow for Dynamite. So much more coming your way, folks, but I'll be right back.
There you go. KJ's taking a pause for the cause. And Hand didn't kick me this time. There we go. Yeah, I think we're getting Briggs versus Eli Knight in the speed tournament coming up. Jason, Kenta's in Noah. Is Kenta in Noah? I've catch bits of Noah. I know I was a big fan and really watched it when Hank and Tank were over there. Tavion Heights was over there. Omos, they should have just left him over there. I cannot confirm or deny. I'm taking your word for it that Kenta's over there. But yeah, if Yoda Tsuji, and I see you, Darcy, and it's blowing up all over social media, if New Japan is really losing all of these people, Sonata took an indefinite leave. Allegedly, he was, he had the guitar at Wrestle Kingdom saying, goodbye and all of that. So Gabe Kidd, Clark Connor, all the Bullet Club's gone. If Yoda Tsuji's leaving too, Evil's left, Hiromu's leaving, Naito's left, Tanahashi's done. So New Japan might as goddamn well pack it in, I feel, at this point. Honestly, if you left the guy who I thought was going to be the company guy, the guy who was going to push the new age of New Japan, for him to be leaving is just wow. If he's going to potentially, allegedly, drop the belt to an Andrade or Gabe Kidd, one who's very much an AEW guy, and the other who's basically an AEW guy. Wow, you might as, like KJ said earlier, how long till Tony Khan buys New Japan? There were people that thought WWE might have tried to do it. Now they've partnered up a bit with Noah. Does Tony just outright buy New Japan? Because if Tsuji's leaving on top of the giant purge of talent that they have, following the giant purge of talent that they had that all went to AEW with Ospreay and Okada, what do they have left? They're just riding on name value, name brand only. That would be it. If you were just watching New Japan, then at that point, because it's New Japan, I can't think of a star, respectfully, that they have. What, a Bolton Oleg? Of that's somebody that you'd still have to build. Your entire top of the cards left. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's got to be. Is this Shiloh Hill? Is they're hyping up random dude sitting in the front row with? He looks like he's the DJ for Slipknot. Is this Ken LaFleur? Is this the Fruchador? Did I miss them saying he's the Fruchador? Yeah, they really cut in on him. I missed who they said that was. I saw a mask and long hair coming out the back. So it looked like the Fruchador, but I don't know who that was supposed to be. What the is that exactly? King, it's Bret Michaels' brother's cousin, sister's mother, uncle. Is that Ricky Starks from AEW? What? You mean Ricky Saints? David, be the leader of this group. Which group? What group are we talking about now? Now I've lost all point of reference here. As we are underway with this speed match, folks, you can let me know whether you want Briggs or Knight here. I think it's probably going to be Knight. You set him up. I mean, Maybe you do Briggs because he's the established guy. You get him, but it is a highlight for Briggs right now being Speed champion. Capone, not Jake Paul. Don't think his face is healed yet. You don't gotta have a healed face to take deliver a super kick. It's hell of a moonsault onto the outside from Knight. Get well soon, Roxanne Perez going to be off TV for a while with an illness. She got the sniffles, my guy. She got the cold. I need to take some Theraflu or something. But yeah, 1, 2 go. As I got a minute 45 left. But did they say who was fucking the Slipknot DJ out there that was sitting in the front row? This doesn't make going through the YouTubers on the older comments. Denisha, love a good scary movie, Psycho Killer movie. Psycho Killer, Jessica said. The announcer stated it is supposed to be the villain from the new horror movie, Psycho Killer. That just, fair enough. He just looked like Jessica say, I say. Knight going up top. Salt and a half. He can land it high as shit, though, with his knees. 3 count as Knight gets the win. And Briggs, welcome to Jobber City, my guy. Nick, it's a guy from an upcoming horror movie. Fair enough. Fair enough. How dare I think that they might be debuting somebody. Would have been nice if they, put a little fucking title card on it and everything. But, so Knight gets the win. And yeah, Briggs, you are in Jobber City, my guy, right now. If you should be out there with Stax and Lexus King, and you can join that whole faction. Yeah, Eli Knight, Kevin Knight, and LA Knight. Kevin Owens needs to come out here and address all of these Knights. It's like Elias, Ezekiel, and Elijah. Eli 1-2-0. Leon Slater showed up on Rev Pro. Does that mean TNA is buying Rev Pro? No, that means that he's probably still having, visa issues as Jasper's out here and the floor. Black Hole Slam. It means he's probably still having the visa issues that TNA has been dealing with. So that's where he's still going to get some runs over there. It's a little bit like Danny Luna's situation too. She was advertised for the first TNA on AMC and hasn't been seen since. It's because they're the visa issues. As Dark State walking backstage, it's Pepe LaFleur, the Fruchador. Elio versus Eli finna cook. Absolutely. Luchadores. As we're getting the Dark State next, as we are on another commercial break. Eli versus Elio. Dale, there was no vote screen. What? Well, no, you can still just keep record at home. It's fine. But absolutely, folks, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe as we are back at it like a jackrabbit. Tomorrow, the go-home show for Grand Slam out here on AEW Dynamite. And then Thursday, TNA Impact of, are we going to get more of the whole story between Macklin and Mike Santana? Friday Night SmackDown, Saturday Grand Slam. Got all the rest down here. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. Because, yeah, we still have the women's tag match tonight, and we do have Hank and Tank taking on the Swipe Right, Brad Baylor and everything. Yeah, we didn't have anything advertised for Dark State, so do they come out there and do they challenge, Tony D'Angelo, since he kind of put them on notice of saying, I'm coming for you? Which, does Tony have friends lurking? If we still don't know who it was that kind of put Tony on this whole pathway and everything, because he only said he was giving us part of, his whole plan because he wanted them to know he was coming. Pause. Nick, could TJP be headed back to WWE by working and signing to AAA? Could be. I know wasn't he just at one of the AAA shows recently? And I mean, he's another guy that leaving New Japan. He could 100% do something in AAA if that's the way they wanted to go. I mean, you could do. I'd hate to ask for WWE to do a whole nother title or a whole nother show, but do you need a US could you do a 205 live or anything again now? Could you bring in a bit of the luchadores and do a cruiserweight tournament, what have you? But I think AAA is a good way if you're going to bring him in to introduce him. And for everybody out there that thought WWE was just going to buy out and just take over and ruin AAA, I think they've put the biggest emphasis on AAA has had in years at this point. Mr. Iguana's over. Of Vikingo's out there. Would you say Vikingo's more over now in AAA than he was when he was doing stuff with AEW? They've got their world title featured on their top show every week on Netflix now with Dom back. So I think WWE's putting AAA way over more than, I guess, fitting with what we've been talking about for a good bit here with New Japan, than New Japan's partnership with AEW. One seems to very much be benefiting from it, even with TNA and their partnership. That's more of a comparable because WWE owns AAA. Their partnership with WWE has helped out TNA significantly to the point that they've gotten a TV deal, to where you look at it with New Japan, who, when there was the initial working partnership, it seemed like New Japan was the bigger company than AEW, if I'm remembering correctly, or in my opinion. And then now, New Japan is all but a shell of itself at this point, and especially if you're world champion, it's publicly known right now. And again, I'm taking your chat's word for it because I haven't Googled it yet. KJ could come back and completely fact check me. But that if you're world champion right now, the guy that was supposed to be your company guy is actively putting out, or it's actively known that he's leaving. Oh, you got a raw deal. Pause. As I'm back from commercial breaks, we're just getting the crowd shot, and no one could give a fuck in that crowd. Respectfully, I don't know why they would choose to have this the shot you come back on, but no one could care, as Lola's still getting her hand worked on from last week. Not sure she got it smashed in the ladder by Kalani, but she is now your mixed tag team champion. Speaking of, are we mixed tag team champion? I mean, you're Canadian, I'm American, so we're mixed that way.
On that terms, I'll let you have it.
There you go. You can have that. Not even what you're mad at. But
Right.
Lola out here, new champ, broken
New
hand.
champ pulls it off. Big dub.
Well, because Chelsea was hurt, couldn't compete because of the ankle injury.
Right. Oh, Connie. Que pasa? That's the pasa. Oh,
but how did she, in the amount of time, that's a hell of a stomp under the skin. We've got more chaos going on now as entire, all of Gorilla, I guess, has been destroyed with Keanu Carver.
Keanu Carver just, okay, rocked you like a hurricane, I guess.
This means NXT is getting new sets because he just destroyed their one set that they had built as the NXT lounge.
Right, as we do have Dark State. We'll see how this promo segment goes.
I'm going to stay and give them a chance.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wonder because
who was
putting them on notice?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Now, what did you like? They randomly show a weird looking dude for like 45 seconds and then clip away?
The chat let me know allegedly that he's the killer, the lead slasher in a new horror movie coming out called Psycho Killer. Chet Michaels.
The song.
Okay, so people weren't fucking with me saying Lady B said it was Brett Michaels' sister's mother, cousin, brother-in-law. And so it might actually be because I thought it was like LaFleur or something up there. He's just going to have, going all Slipknot and just going to have unique masks all the time and shit.
Right. Oh, Cutler got the mic.
Well, yeah, at least he's not talking about taking anybody from the rear or butts or anything, my guy. But
right?
yeah,
They're mad at Tony D.
you took a 6-month sabbatical. Well, because he put them on notice. That was part one of his plan, and he, let us know it because he wanted them to know he was coming for them. He's going it's like John Bernthal's Punisher a little bit.
A little bit.
But it's a 4-on-1. Like, what are you going to just start picking them off?
That's what I mean. Like, if Tony just needs friends, then we're back where we started.
Do your soul searching somewhere else.
Oh, the culling might work with Tony D.
No, because they got the Tatum thing that we saw the video package for it.
That's true. But they are talking about the culling right now. As Carver destroyed the place, by the way, like decimated the whole room.
Oh, yeah, but they're talking about the culling because they're kind of halfway involved with the tag titles and all of that. And you've got Sugar and Osiris talking right now, and they're the tag champs.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't like the idea of Tony hooking up with the culling.
No, I don't love it. As there's the culling now.
We don't do a 4-on-2 disadvantage. This has been a wild night. Yeah, it's been a bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, you had Stone earlier. HBK wants chaos. There's been goddamn chaos.
Yeah, you careful what you wish for.
Is this going to be, though, you look like you can't control this. This is why he's out of, we're going to bring somebody in here who can put some law and order out here. Constable Corbin, let's go.
Right. Mick Foley.
He won't work with that company right now.
No. It's going to be The Undertaker.
No, he's working with AAA.
That's true.
You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake.
Lights out.
Sting! It's gotta be Sting!
Wait. They're
OTM stole Dark State's entrance.
How dare you? How dare you?
Oscar Tango Meltzer instead of Sierra.
Oscar Tango Meltzer, my favorite.
But this is going to end up in like tag team mania. We're going to get at some point, I think, a multi-tag team ladder match.
Yeah, definitely feels like it. Maybe not ladder, but yeah, definitely something.
Well, I say a ladder because maybe you let it build all the way till Stand and Deliver a month and a half, give or take.
Well, look.
Hank and Tank.
Big pop for Hank and Tank.
If they were on the main roster right now, do they instantly put a little jolt in the arm of the tag team division?
If you booked them on a weekly basis and they were having fun and they were like on SmackDown and having tag matches that were entertaining and the fans were into them, yes. I think they could help what is kind of a flat division. You can't necessarily throw them in there with the Usos, but I mean, again, they would definitely be a shot in the arm.
It's same with the fucking Street Profits that need to be out there. I mean, you already lost DIY.
Right? Now, we are supposed to get Hank and Tank versus the Vanity Project, but here's
Tony Spear. He's the 17th wrestler that does a spear.
Right? And a spine buster. A deadly spine buster.
He does a badass spine buster. He's got that AA Arn Anderson spine buster.
Steps in and out.
Yeah. That ponytail was spinning. That thing was thinging.
Right. Who also has a dark entrance. Son of a bitch. 3 in a row.
Everybody dark.
Well, the manager really likes chaos. We're getting chaos.
Yeah, but I think this is going to show of why Robert Stone's an interim of you can't get control of this and you get somebody like a Regal and he can puts everything in shape. Now, this might be just week 1 of it, and we get a couple weeks of Keanu destroyed a whole set, and just took out 10 people. And now what do? If he keeps doing shit like that, then if you're an HBK, you've got to step in and say, hey, we need somebody who's actually not going to let everybody just run roughshod out here.
Right. You need some semblance of control, but look what Pierce went through last night. Pierce was a chicken with his head cut off.
Well, is this proving that Ava could keep control over this place that Robert Stone can't?
No, she was worse. And then she was whiny.
That's the only reason, because she was whiny and she looked like the Hot Topic?
She was incompetent and whiny.
Well, I'm going to go be whiny in my corner then, so I'll be back, sir.
All right, Nick, taking a pause for the cause. Show is on a break as we come to the top of the hour. Folks, we got Joe Hendry taking on Drake coming up next. I will put a poll up for that. You let me know who you're taking. How do you feel about the match? What's going to happen with your new champion? I got a feeling that this match is a setup for whoever else wants to challenge for the title, but you can get in there and let me know how you feel tonight. How we doing on a Tuesday? What's good? Don't forget, back tomorrow for Dynamite. It's going to be a fun one. So we got lots to talk about, lots to get into. Joe versus Drake or nobody. All right, get your votes in. Let us know who you're taking, how you feel about it. What do we got in the chat? Here we go. I believe Joe Hendry retains. Who else is tired of walk fighting? A lot of walk fighting, a lot of they use that fighting off as a means to get everybody out of the way. It's kind of funny because generally you don't walk and fight, right? Like you kind of battle where you are. So it's a weird thing that's kind of become a habit or a trend as of late. The good old walk and brawl. As I am a little bit delayed on the back end. See what the front end says. Could they do men's and women's GM? They could. Is that maybe a little bit too much? Joe Hendry needs to shave that jacket he's wearing in the ring. Son of a bitch. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe. We believe in Joe. Everybody believes in Joe. Chaos is good. That's where the fun happens, in the chaos. Charlie Murphy. Oh, shit. I clicked on it on the wrong side. Right now, I'm getting a WrestleMania commercial. Another ad for WrestleMania. They've highly, highly promoted this one, as you would expect. But this is got to be the most advertised WWE pay-per-view of all time. As now we got the ref with Stone. Stone still sweating, having a rough night, folks. Kelly Kincaid. All right, so OTM and the Culling, or OTM triple threat match, number one contender. What is this? Shiloh looking a little Voorhees, playing with a knife. Ethan interrupting Shiloh. Interesting. Kelly's last NXT, her contract expires Saturday. That is true. Kelly Kincaid is expected to move on. I think WWE did let Kelly Kincaid dirty. Is this her last night? I don't know. You might have to explain more, Paul. I'm not really sure that they did her dirty. I don't know more of the story. As far as I know, it was just a contract coming to an end and they're moving on. What's up, Chris? Do you think with Takahashi possibly headed to Noah, Kenta already there. Could they work out a deal like TNA has with WWE, especially if Evil is headed to WWE? Most likely. It's always like nowadays, don't rule it out. My only question with New Japan is, at what point does Tony Khan step in and take over New Japan? Buy it, right? If they're struggling, they're just leaking talent. Is this an opportunity where the value of New Japan's never been lower? Is this an opportunity for Tony to buy it? As far as them working together, why not? I mean, they need all the help they can get. And I know in Japan, a bunch of the companies were trying to get together and kind of strengthen up, but it's lost a lot of headway. Kelly's last NXT got that one. Imagine if Hendry actually loses. That's worse. Oh, for sure. For sure. And he won't. Walk and brawl, the Moxley. Facts, BJ. Got Joe for the win. I picked Keith Sweat. David Finley. Could the guy sitting behind Vic, was that, he's just nobody. He's just a character. Well, it's funny. Ava looked like she was always considering if she's left the stove on at home. Facts. There you go. Yeah, I got no problem with the young upstart kind of poking at the new champion. You get a chance for Joe to get in the ring. But it's a title match. The title is on the line, folks. Joe Hendry getting 74% of the vote. Drake getting 11. Keith Sweat, a.k.a. nobody, getting 16%. And here we go. The hell was that? Fiery start from the kid. No way. No way. No way. Yeah, I got to know more about the Kincaid story. I don't know how it was a case of someone being, I don't know how it was a case of her being screwed. Like, who's really going to miss it? Most people don't even know who Kelly Kincaid is. In all fairness, no disrespect for her. She seems like a very nice lady, but really, I mean, does that name even resonate? As Joe's got Drake up all around the world, and down goes. I want to call him Drake Maverick every time. I really do. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Drake needs knee pads. Uriah T's calling someone when talking to Lexus. Could he be one of his brothers? Yeah, very possible, right? And I mean, that's what's been fun lately is there's been a lot of free agent talk, contract talk. I know it's not everyone's favorite thing, but as a sports fan, as a fantasy sports fan, I think it's great, right? I mean, the more movement, more exciting, kind of makes it funny. Beautiful singing. You get your golden ticket. Thank you, Michael. Songbird of my generation. What can I say? Joe versus Dull Steel. Dull Steel. Oof. They're just feeding Ethan everyone for sure. I mean, again, Ethan is that guy right now. And again, you set up guys like Shiloh. It kind of puts a shine on everybody. So we got a picture of I guess what will be the main event tonight of the tag team match we're getting later on. QPC, the Ren QCC. She's trying to keep this quarter pounder crew alive. Booker saying Joe Hendry doesn't even have to be here tonight. Drake's a tall kid. WQCC, that's what it is. Ren quarter catch crew. KJ is the voice of Fergie and Jesus. It's true. Should sign Carson Drake from NWA so we get the Drake twins. Interesting. Again, if you can make them work. If Kelly was fired, she would not be there tonight. Facts. If they were generally, especially because of the the secret side of the business and not letting things leak out and the risk of blah 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 blah, yeah, they would release her outright and she'd be done. So the fact that this is her last night, it only says that that was the end of her contract. Da-da. Thank you, Chris. Drake is good, but his gimmick limits him. Yeah, it's gonna get you don't want to. You run the risk of turning into Matt Riddle if you don't have a plan with that gimmick, right? You don't want to be 45 and still doing the college guy, gimmick. They put the back title on Fletcher because Saturday Grand Slam Australia. I think it'd be a terrible idea if they do that. Oh, wait a minute. As they are tossed, the rest of the Vanity Fair booted out. Looks like we're heading to commercial break. Let's go. How we doing, folks? How you feeling? If you are just tuning in, Joe Hendry defending the title for the first time. He is in trouble at the moment now, folks. No, 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 no. Who else? Who are we saying goodbye to? Ren got a quarter pounder. MDB. I mean, he might not be lying, but Ren has been a slow burn with me. I don't know if I could take that Ren celebration with you right now. Yeah, they're out. They're out, Mega. The Vanity Project has been tossed from ringside. So, in your great words, na. Hey, goodbye. Didn't even attempt it. It was during the show. Drake's got on everything but knee pads. Why is he? He's young. He's got those young, strong knees. He's not worried about no knee pads right now. You got them high boots, though. Drake going for the pin. Good showing so far for Drake. We Believe breaks out in the crowd. Joe fighting, trying to get up. Drake's got that front choke. Boom, 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 boom. Drake still in control. It's like Drake is wearing underwear. That's kind of what it is, right? Is it not? Is it not? Kid is only 22 years old. What is impressive? Drake, he has potential. He has, plenty of potential. And he fits really well into that asshole, that annoying gimmick. Like he's almost the Miz reborn. Another pinning attempt. It has been all Drake here. Jackson Drake or Nick Wayne. Ooh. Drake. I'm going Drake right now. Drake feels more polished, more ready. Nick Wayne. The best thing about Nick Wayne is Nick Wayne's mom. She's got it going on. She's all I ever wanted. So KJ on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did that elbow tattoo hurt? It's funny. That's a funny question. That's a funny question. To be honest, not nearly as bad as some other spots. Things like I didn't like my Achilles. That was not a fun day at the office. The elbow just feels weird. It's not pain. It's all the armpit. You know, that shit sucks. You know, it's all that soft tissue. Speaking of soft tissue, pause. Maybe
That's better than
timing.
what I was gonna. I was trying to come back on, and I waited for so long. KJ,
Right.
can't you see? But yeah, no, we're talking about armpits and soft tissues and everything, my guy.
Right. But yeah,
But
no, the elbow I think is overhyped. Like usually the bony spots, they feel weird. They don't hurt as much for me, or at least in my experience. It's
I'm
all
just
like
trying to. I have a few. I don't have like full sleeves or anything yet because I'm a broke boy. But I've had a few that I've almost fallen asleep during and everything. Like my most intricate piece, the skull and everything. Like that was a couple hours and it didn't feel like anything.
yeah, I got really sleepy and partly dozy for like I got a big one on my calf that I was on my stomach for like 3 hours and a bit. So it was just like, all right. So some of them go long. I mean, I've sat for long sessions and it's hard to stay awake. Give me a Red
Have
Bull.
you had any that you got to like go back, like do part and then go back?
Yeah, my arms were very much like that. And I mean, still to this day, there's parts of my arms that will get filled in eventually. But yeah, like the koi fish was multiple trips, dozens, a good amount of hours and lots of money spent on it. So
See, there you go, folks. If you want to make us in the new 2K games and everything, we're already giving you some of the tattoo layouts that you can use when you're
right
making it. You just got the beard overlays, now you got the tattoo overlays.
there you go. Yeah, no, a lot of them were multiple trips and changing things and adding to them, filling it in. So it's good.
Well, yeah, I've had a few of those to where I go in with one idea, and like that's literally again with the skull of it was gonna be like the fucking Slytherin
Oh,
shit,
yeah,
and then it just pivoted into something entirely different.
right. Two.
But I do also have a brief bit of potentially kind of sort of good news of on the New Japan front and everything. Of it's more. There's one tweet going around from an
Okay.
article that even if I click the link, it gives me an error 404 message
Okay.
about saying that Yoda Tsuji said he's a free agent, but it seems like they're working out a deal still. Like he's not
Oh
like
shit.
leaving. Ooh, pulls this man up into a power bomb.
That was a good spot. Yeah, this is gonna be it. Standing ovation. It's over.
1, 2, 3.
Let's
As it should be.
go.
As it should be.
But yeah, no, I mean, good times.
Well,
Remember, we
and I
get to
mean, it's a
10K,
good
we're getting the
showing for
logo
Jackson.
tattooed.
Sorry.
So when we get to 10K, we're getting the logo tattooed. So folks, get us to 10K. And
Are you going to have space for it?
I got space. I got legs, and I got some space.
Oh, you're going there. I'm going. It's going to be on one of the shoulders.
I couldn't. I'm out of those spaces.
Well, that's what I was saying. You might be. I figured you probably had a
Right.
real estate over there, Kevin Owens.
Legs. I mean, I'm gonna fill in my legs. I got a few on my legs now, but my legs are incomplete. Oh, wait a minute! Another hooded first person, Ricky.
No, that's
Ricky.
got to be Saints. It's a bedazzled hoodie. It's got to be Saints.
Well, so you didn't need to put the fucking hood on him. You were gonna reveal him. Just have him come out in like what he's wearing now.
But bedazzled.
but bedazzled. Fact.
Tornado DDT.
See, Joe and Ricky's gonna cook.
Yeah, well, this is what
I'm
works.
good with this.
It's a good showing for Jackson Drake. It's a weapon of mass distraction. You think that it's going to be Saints. You have the match with Jackson, and then you get Saints.
Yep, facts. Yeah, exactly the way it should have been done. And I think Joe and Ricky is going to cook. I really do. I think this is. I'm looking forward to this. As we're with Kendall and Ren.
Take the chainsaw, with the brainsaw.
Right, Drake. This particular Drake is young. He's A minor.
Whoa, no. Did you see? I've shared it of Bad Bunny on Kendrick's head. Hey, Kid Rock.
Oh my god, yeah, so fucked.
It was pre-recorded and then sung live. You mean lip synced? You literally giving the
It was
definition
it,
of lip syncing.
it wasn't even that. I think it was a fucking like a recording from an old show where it sounded like there was a crowd in the background. Because sorry, you got outdone by the fucking puppy bowl. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is a representation. This is a representation of America. Us and 3 million people. You fucking morons. The same argument. Fucking was it Megan Kelly, that dumbass, thrown out there of like, oh well, nobody, like 300 million people did not understand a lick of it. Well, fucking all but 3 million didn't tune into the fucking alternative. So help me
Ball with the
understand,
ball, the bang, diggy, diggy. That translates so
right?
well. You throw that into Google Translate right now and see what that gets you.
Right? Yeah, I'm not getting into it tonight, but come on, like, how does the three people, like, if you were telling the truth, fucking 150 million people would have tuned in to the other one,
They
but it
don't
didn't
know how
happen.
to, though. They don't know how to. But anyways, of MDB, the K in KJ stands for koi fish, and the J stands for Jamaica. That's an inside joke for KJ.
uh, Koi Jamaican.
Rastafari, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, y'all. It's live
Right?
stream time.
He just wants me to say Wagwanin, but I can't do that publicly anymore. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Pass the dough cheap on the left hand side.
Right? Not only
Spaz.
have I been to Jamaica, I have family that lives in Jamaica, so I'm allowed.
You have Scottish Jamaicans. What?
There is Scottish Jamaicans. Let's
Scottish,
go.
Canadian, Jamaican.
Uh,
All the Adians.
right? They love Jamaica. It's fucking crazy.
Spaz with 5. Speaking of somebody who probably likes Jamaica, or at least it's fine products. Spaz out there with $5. Do you want to read it?
When they go on the road, I better not see any ring level ramps. That shiz is worse than making MDB look at Sammy's naked knees. I mean, I don't mind it once in a while.
Well, so many shows now have this a little bit. I mean, AEW, when they were just in Vegas, had it felt like the stage was fucking huge and right by the ring. Like you
Yeah.
pick up, you fall forward and you're already hitting the bottom rope. TNA's had that at times too, to where the ramp will just be completely level with the stage and the ring. And it's like, that feels awkward. It doesn't look well.
Okay. No. I mean, yeah, but there's times I don't know why. It always makes me think of like old WCW. I feel like they did
Well,
it
because
more
they
than
did
anybody,
shit like that.
right? So it was just like every once in a while, like I like seeing it. I like, well, every once in a while when you can like throw a guy out onto it or throw a guy back into the ring from it. It's just a different vibe sometime. I wouldn't say make it your ongoing regular thing, but yeah.
Chris, based.
Based.
As long as you're not free based, my guy, that's all that matters.
Right.
3-0, 3-0, solid title defense. Wait, number 3. Why number 3? Because there's been 3 matches. Dempsey lost his own faction. Dempsey lost his identity, his push, his momentum. He lost everything.
Yeah, he was the guy that like jumps for the monkey bars and just fucking misses.
Just sends it. Mr. Perfect loved to rib others. Yes, I'm not sure how we got there, but yes.
Fun fact with Mega.
Yeah, fun facts with Mega. Guys, I've said this before. I have no good reason why I just hate a ring level ramp. No, I get
that's fine.
Aesthetically, it's
very.
It feels small production.
It does, and I mean, again, to me, it's similar to like a lot of people debate about like the O stage when you drop a stage in the middle of like for comedy and shit. What's better, like the stage up in front of everybody, or the O stage where you have that 360? So, I mean, it's just one of those optical things, and I think because it feels not proper. Like something's not right here when you see it, right? Like that to me is
But the stage in the
fine.
center for if we're going that way, we're talking about like the comedy specials. I think it also depends on you. I'll give some places you can make it work sometimes. Like, I don't think it was exactly to the ring, but like when WWE did the ECW One Night Stands and everything,
Yeah.
that kind of vibe, that smaller setup can work when done right. Like Chappelle's special where he's in the center of everybody, I think works because he's a guy who can make that work. Not everybody can make something like that work.
It's tough. You got eyes everywhere, but I don't know if we're gonna click on it, but Spaz, that Marilyn Manson comment made me pop. Dark State's in the back and pissed off. They're mad. Can't get no respect.
No respect out here. The Rodney Dangerfield of wrestling. No respect.
It's on site.
Why does this feel like,
Feels like he's gonna start punching the air?
Cuba Gooding Jr., my guy.
Yeah,
Cuba
right.
Jr. It's like Ricky got hit.
All right, so Dark State's pissed off, Nick.
Good. Fuck them. Well, I'm so sorry that they got jumped by people coming out of the spooky light, like they come out of their spooky light. That they got jumped when they jump everybody.
But again, this is
sometimes the jumper gets jumped.
It's true. I'm okay with it. I mean, I get you. But they're going to throw all these teams together and see who comes out. Oh, shit. Absolutely. I didn't put a pull up for this one. No entrance for
everyone's taking Hank and Tank. And if you're not, why not?
Well, I mean, again, we just saw Drake lose. Do his little buddy show up and lose as well?
Yes. Well, we've already seen Hank and Tank show up with the whole segment just before with Dark State because of the tag titles. Right. Absolutely. Brad Baylor is not beating Hank or Tank tonight.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on that for sure.
Yeah, Brad Baylor, the guy who looks like Brad Taylor, as they actually know 100% what they're doing with this.
That is jokes. Nice arm drag.
Hank and Tank are a team that would work right now on the main roster. They're very Public Enemy, very nasty boys kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like you said, the Public Enemy thing, the Jersey vibe and stuff. But I mean, if those are hanging up in merch stores, especially, I mean, again, you think of some of the key market for WWE, those jerseys would be popular. Fans would go nuts. They have a shtick. They have a vibe. They're fun.
Local city colorways all the way, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 100%. That's an easy dunk, right?
Yeah, it might be coming soon to, Armored Store where we shirt people and everything.
Fingers crossed.
Can I be 69?
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, funny. You get it? Did you get it?
So funny. Big 69.
But no, it's like now how AEW is doing the NFL lucha mask and everything. Sometimes, merch ideas, whether you're AEW that should have been doing Penta mask and Ray Fenix mask and everything. Shit just kind of slaps you in the face of it's an easy way to license and print money and Hank and Tank jerseys in every city that they go. And I know they do it mostly in Florida, but when they do travel, you get that collector's edition one.
Right. But yeah, no, I completely agree. To me, they are just about as polished and ready as you can be for that moment. And I think the additional fact that the WWE and their tag team divisions are weak sauce.
You ever just go to work and start curling part of the building structure that you're in?
All the time, bro. All the time.
Right. As they cut to picture in picture just to show Zarya and Spoluka warming up backstage, but Zarya's just curling part of the fucking stanchions and shit that are holding.
Now, is that a heavy stanchion or is that like hollow like the stair?
It's aluminum. It is aluminum. It is just like the ring steps.
Right.
The only other person that's done that is Braun Strowman.
Facts. So that's, again, strong visual.
Same power level. Same power level. MDB dibs on number 9.
9. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll get the
I'll be number 6.
colorways.
I'll be number 6.
Oh,
And then,
spoon. Are you the big spoon or the little spoon, my guy?
I'm going to say big, usually.
I'm bad, boss. Zarya Strowman, yeah. Just out there, the curling part of the building.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing to warm up. No weights in the entire area. KJ, you complete.
I mean, you got to get warmed up, bro.
2 apostrophes goes backwards. You complete me.
Jokes.
I want to know how many references we make a night that people actually get, or have to go and like Google, or just, damn, these guys are old.
It's such a funny mix. Earlier, I think we sung 3 songs in the same joke.
Facts.
Sometimes we feeling like KJ. Hey, now, you said it. I'm not allowed. I would be so blessed. No, I'm just kidding.
Raheem White.
There's nothing you can say. It's not good for anybody. I'm in a big
KJ Raheem Rose out there.
Right.
I'm in commercial break right now as we try to not get canceled.
Shit.
KJ, Nick, and chat, who do you think the wild card team is tomorrow? Any ideas?
Grizzled Young Vets.
Ooh.
Who's out there floating that they might let's say sign Johnny Gargano overnight? We're fucked on that one. Who's out there that might show up?
Well, that's the. Do they show up just for a moment? Well, and even then, they have like 57 tag teams on their roster. They only feature 3, so you can't even remember who.
Is anyone going to be like worth a damn? Like, are we going to get like?
Is it the Guns? Is it Top Flight? Is it somebody just already on the roster? Is it Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey?
It could be Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey. Anybody got any ideas on this one? As Hank is on fire.
It is one of those that it's just way, like, not even anything close to a guess I can muster on that one.
It's tough because, again, it's probably, is there a tag team logically that makes sense in this situation?
Maybe use the Rascals. The Rascals are already involved in this situation. The Rascals have already been announced. It's the wild card.
The Rascals versus the Bucks versus TBD.
Yeah.
So who will be the TBD?
What about Sirius Black? If you can say Jack Black, you can say KJ Black.
It's true. It's very true.
Black and black.
I'm just a dude dressed as the other dude.
Playing a dude disguised as another dude. What do you mean, you people?
That's the best. Big kick out by Tank. As
don't get mad at us. Get mad at Robert Downey Jr. Get mad at Iron Man. He said it.
Quotes. It's just quotes,
right.
People.
But does the tag team division, and I know I'm pivoting here a bit, but does the tag team division need more than just a Hank and Tank to come up? Like, you need the Street Profits brought in again. I am at this point sick of the MFT Wyatt story. It has reached its apex for me and gone over the hill.
Yeah, again, I could I get that. I 100% get that. It's not exactly moving the needle. I'm not exactly jazzed about the matches they're having. I don't even know where it's going. Clearly it's still continuing, but I'd like to see the Wyatts have some matches. I'd like to see the MFT have some matches. We're not doing enough to kind of build these guys up to be people that we care about away from the feud. So the feud feels very lackluster. So it's unfortunate, but
neither faction feels like they matter.
A bunch. Sorry.
No, you're good. You need an influx of talent, but to me, neither faction feels like they matter. Like, I don't as much as I may bag on, the Wyatt Six right now, I also don't give too much of about the MFTs. Like, I'm more interested in Tama Tonga solo out there, taking on Nakamura and everything, of him kind of going the New Japan solo route.
Right. And I
You
mean,
keep saying solo when you're talking about a wrestler going solo when solo's in the faction.
Yeah, no, 100%. Is it odd that Triple H seems to be struggling with booking factions? Oh shit.
Two count. No, because he did it for a while. The Bloodline's the biggest. The Bloodline's up there, I would say, in faction lore with Evolution, with the NWO, with DX of the
Did he
Bloodlines.
inherit
One
it
of the
and then cool it
what?
off? Did he inherit it and then cool it off?
I think he was probably the one that was really the one that put it together and just took the ball and ran with it, and then it just ran its course of let's be honest, when we were at 39, WrestleMania 39, there was people that were still, when Heyman's out there saying we're just getting started, that, can this really last that much longer? And then it still died, and they still wanted it to go longer.
Right. $5 super chat from Spaz. Did you hear the story of Iron Man and Iron Woman? One's a superhero and one's a command. Boom.
Oh.
5 bones in the bucket. We're good with it, but good one. Clever. Do I have the little? No, I might have the horn. Where's the horn? There you go.
Why did you hit that at the exact same time that they had a step up drop kick happen, like the actual tag team maneuver? He connected with the drop kick right as I hear ooga.
Sound effects would make some of these matches better, I think.
Yeah, it's called Botchamania.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
Oh hey.
I like that he smacked his feet on the way by to spin it. These guys are on fire, bro.
They've been over. They've been over like Rover. We've been the biggest guys champion. I feel like we pretty much named this fucking tag team of Hank and Tank.
So good.
They are us.
The big hug. Oh, wait. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I mean, Tank's out here like if Otis slimmed down a bit.
Right, a little bit. Big.
He's got the same kind of personality, that comedy aspect, but is a fucking Tank, literally.
Right? Why is this match so fucking good?
Because Hank and Tank, and now we get all the teams that are gonna come out and interrupt this, because we can't have anything solidified with a tag team here.
Oh shit! Why are they? Yeah, like how did you accidentally get all these people out here, and then just right back in?
And then Jackson Drake just slides away with a knee. 1, 2, son of a bitch.
The Vanity Project steals it.
They are putting them over like Rover out here. They just kind of made the jump of officially moving from Evolve to NXT a week or so ago when Ava was still here. You have Jackson Drake taking on Joe Hendry, your world champion tonight. And now you've got the Vanity Project, Swipe Right, getting a win over Hank and Tank here. Both in the main event of NXT, I assume. Oh, no, we still got a half hour.
I think the main event is going to be the tag team match, the women's tag team
match.
Oh,
yeah. Shit, I forgot about that. But close to the main event.
I think that might be the main event just because what might happen with Soul and Zarya, right?
Yeah, that blow off, that breakup's going to be the main event.
Right. 100% MDB. Anytime someone can help me with that, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely consider them. And
this is also the same man who said that the soundboard was the best thing to happen in the stream in 2025.
Right. He also said,
yeah, you're welcome.
Good grief.
What are you, Charlie Brown?
Right. I cannot believe I just read it. I cannot believe they lost. They did cheat for sure. And again, I mean, if you're going to build up a competitive division, I know it doesn't feel good right now, but I mean, the Vanity Project wins. Oh, yeah. Jordan versus Lola next. Jesus.
Oh,
no. The tag match is next.
Yeah, we're getting
Jordan versus Lola. Is that next week? Next week makes more sense.
Next week is also next week. We're getting Ethan versus Shiloh.
Facts. That's right. I hate Cheetos. Yeah, most of us do. Elijah versus Ali in a casket match. Yeah, you mentioned this earlier, Damien. Casket match, Nick.
A guitar case casket match, though. So
Right,
it's got to be shaped like a guitar.
I like it. As here comes Zarya, here comes Soul. Still, not really cohesive. Not really themselves.
Did they just, with no disrespect with Zarya, but did they just kind of like, let's take Rhea Ripley and make her red?
It's like Knuckles was
exactly like Knuckles.
And it's a terrible nickname for a lady. So here comes Knuckles. Oh shit.
Yeah.
But she does look like Knuckles incarnate.
Soul is just Sonic. Or no, she be Tails. She be Tails, my guy.
Very Tails, very gold, very
That's what Tyler Bate calls her, but I don't know.
All right, gotta put a poll. Yeah, right. Well, I don't want to be the one that calls Zarya Knuckles. I'll put it that way. Oof.
Moving along.
She got them thick fingers. Anyway, moving on. So we got Zaruka taking on Kendall QPC. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, what? They need a name. You can't say Kren. That sounds like that sounds bad. And then
can we call him Ray?
Ray? No, Ray. Well, you got Rio and Ray. But it's a W sound, like Ray.
Phonics with Big Nick.
Yeah, hooked on phonics worked for me. Well, apparently, part of my country needs to learn languages. So yeah, we're learning English because they're still even with that.
People hashtag not sponsored. Go get Duolingo and shut the fuck up. Rendell.
Yeah, that sounds like my Grundle, my Rendell.
Zarya wrestles better than Rhea. Interesting. I don't know if that's been proven.
Very much subjective, and I would still disagree.
Women's tag belts are defended in all divisions. That's true. So should the men's be.
Do you need a merging of the tag belts?
I think so. I do, because you don't book them well. So at least this way, like they did it, it works with the women where, if the tag champs show up in NXT and because there's a hot young tag team like Hank and Tank and you want to throw a match at them, great. Every once in a while, an NXT team shocks the world and wins them. You get a mix, you keep it fresh. Because like on SmackDown, you got 4 tag teams. On Raw, you got 4 tag teams. 2 of them aren't good. And then you just run back the other 2 all the time.
You don't have a strong enough division on either show. Like you honestly right now have a stronger division on NXT. We've said it. You have a stronger division in the women's division than you do at any level in the men's. So at least with the main roster, you combine them with Raw and SmackDown, and that's one tag team across both brands.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. If you're going to continue to have it this thin and underbooked, then just do it that way. And it's exciting.
Some Americans can't speak English. Yes, I know.
Some English can't speak American.
Sadly, those are 2 different things.
Exactly.
Rendell, yeah. So Rendell apparently caught on with everybody.
Rendell, yeah.
KJ clearly doesn't watch Happy Wednesday on Ren's Twitter.
I've scrolled by it several times. I have.
The chin it makes you have to miss it. Yeah. I don't speak English. I speak American and sarcasm. See, again, there's a difference between English and American.
It's true, apparently. And yeah, holy shit. Y'all take that quite serious at times.
Well, yeah. Well, and then if you just look at Twitter, if there's a whole new language showing up of brain rot, or at least that's definitely on like cake and shit.
Right. Oh, it's a crazy place. It's a crazy fucking place. The number of stupid
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so fucking nuts. I'm not doing it tonight, but it's fucking bad.
He got it all out last night. Go and watch that if you want to see him get it all out. Pause on you.
It's just tormenting. Like again, I just think if they sound that fucking stupid, then maybe don't listen to them. Like, fucking pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who lives here, I fucking get it.
But
I speak poutine.
yes,
KJ speaks Canadian. Toronto speak is a different language. For real, if you know, you know.
if you know, you know. There's definitely a fucking a Toronto dialect thing that's happening.
Running through the 6 with my woes. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you're close, but I don't even know if I can say what it is. But anyway, if you know, you know. Sean Legacy
with Kelly Kincaid, who is not long for NXT, allegedly. She kind of put it out there on Twitter that she was not even offered a chance to renew her contract.
Okay, so that's why some people feel like she got done dirty.
Yeah, someone asked her, like, did they not want to renew or anything, or like asked her about, I guess, her contract, like after she said she wouldn't be returning, and she said, I didn't even get a chance to try and renew. Like, they didn't even want to offer anything my way.
That sucks for her, but for the people out there that how many people really know who she is, but B, they're not required to. If they feel like they can move on from you, we apologize. It happens. You look like a very talented lady. I'm sure you'll find other work. You'll be okay.
As I have the Vanity Project with Robert Stone, he looks like their fucking shift manager.
Now they won in the number 1 contenders match.
$3.16. Can we agree that Vince Russo sucked ball?
In typical Russo fashion, he was too lazy to suck balls. It was just a ball.
Just a ball.
I'm good from here.
Jobson, clowns above me, jokers below me. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
That's going to be the theme for WrestleMania this year for Cody. Stuck in the middle with Drew.
Well, do you think, is there a possibility Drew doesn't keep the championship all the way to Mania?
I think he holds on till to Mania, but I could be wrong. But yeah, as Miles Bourne here, this show has been like
chaotic,
erratic, and chaotic. Yeah, very much so. Don't be a Gerber fan. Let the good people know what the Bear Utes are talking about. I don't even want to.
The two Utes? The two Utes?
Let them know what the streets be saying.
That your biological clock is ticking. What? I'm trying to connect into this. Utes.
As LaFleur will take on Eli. Elio versus Eli.
In a battle of the vowels.
Elio!
But JCW was unwatchable. I've actually been watching it every Thursday. But it's what you expect it to be. It's one of those, when you go to McDonald's, you understand probably most of what you're eating is barely even labeled food.
Right.
But it tastes good and it feels that and scratches that itch.
Okay, so it is officially a fatal 4-way real quick, Nick.
Yeah, you're good. The Culling, OTM, Vanity Project, and Hank and Tank. Number 1 contendership fatal 4-way for tag team titles.
Holla, holla.
Yeah. But PCO, friend of the channel, actually just recently debuted for JCW after he was out there smashing titles in JCW and TNA.
Right. All right, here comes the Ren. She really just get rid of the quarter thing. The quarter catch crew, get rid of it. It doesn't fit you.
We got Rendell. Well, they need to, this is where Serena Deeb shows up and pairs with them, and they can just be like the Lady 4 Horsemen technical wrestling group. You put them, you put those two, and you put them with Christ Almighty, Natalia, and who was I just mentioning?
Go all out.
AEW. Well, just if you're gonna do it, I mean, for crying out loud, Dempsey doesn't even do the quarter catch crew anymore.
Right? As they like, I mean, Kendall feels like she's gonna be something special. Ren, I mean, some people. How do you like? Are you pro Ren? I've not really pro Ren.
I don't
I'm
mind Ren.
undecided.
I liked Ren even when she was on the Indies, when she was Maddie Renkowski
Yep,
and all of that instead of Ren
Maddie.
Sinclair. And she was
Yeah,
doing the main event, like she was doing little Wednesdays, but she was main event story or main
yeah.
whatever stories to her main
Oh
character.
shit! Sorry, quick roll up.
No, you're good. As starting off with Kendo and Soul.
Yeah, she's starting to
Sounds like
grow
a
me a
fucking
little. That
Counting Crows song.
it does.
Kendo Soul. With drops of Jupiter in her hair.
Oh shit! Oh wow, dodges.
Kendall Gray is
Nice.
talented. Now, granted, I'm surprised she's the one that's kind of gotten the rub coming out of Evolve instead of, Callie Armstrong, but I digress.
I digress. As we got the gut wrench, nice opening sequence.
Yum yums.
Everywhere. Yeah. 5-star match. Who has a better skip, Ren or AJ? That's a funny question.
Ooh.
I'm going AJ. She's a veteran. She's been doing it longer.
She kind of made that a thing.
Right.
I'd rather Ren and Kendall on the main than Maxine. Yeah, is Ren Sinclair just young Maxine Dupree, which Maxine Dupree's older young?
Right. I'm guessing the argument is that Ren comes in with a wrestling pedigree that Maxine doesn't quite have. Maxine, people get bothered when people do it the way Maxine's doing it, right? Where you're a talent for other reasons, and then you try to become a wrestler. Wrestling fans are very.
She's Lana.
Yeah, really. Yeah, 100%.
She got over because she got her ass kicked so much and was made to be such a laughing stock that the second she fought back, it's the same thing like when Lana fought back against Nia.
Yeah.
That's all of a sudden you got behind her for 10 seconds.
What was that? 16 weeks in a row she went through a table, or 10 weeks in a row?
Something like that.
Something stupid because Rusev left. But we get the tag, double team. Ooh. Oh, they're pushing and shoving again.
The Greens pushing and shoving.
That's a tag.
Does the double titty smack become a tag? Yes or no, folks?
According to this particular ref, that is a. Oh, wait, Zarya says get off her. Remember, the pin. The person who gets the pin gets the title shot.
Yeah. Good on Rosenberg out here, though, doing double duty. Normally he's a commentator and an interviewer and everything out here. It's nice to see him out here refereeing a match, too.
Facts. Oh, shit. X Factor. So now you pretty much got to, take out your partner to get a pin on your opponent.
It's the reverse situation of when you do a 4-way tag match and you can just tag in your partner and you're both the legal person.
Right.
It's the reverse of that of, no, fuck you, I'm going to get the pin.
Yeah, this match goes for 2 days because neither team will let their partner get a W.
Yeah, no, it should have been me.
Oh, Zarya's got Ren by the ears.
Every time, though, I hear X Factor, and I know X-Pac and all that, and he was underrated as it is. But I remember the faction with him, Justin Credible, and Albert, to where they got the pirated Uncle Cracker song.
Yeah.
I got everything I ever wanted, and I'll never get that back.
Oh.
1, 2.
Dos.
Amigos.
I think Ren gets the pin or eats the pin. You think she's going to pin and become number 1 contender?
No, she eats the pin. If anything, she's the one who gets the pinning.
Makes sense.
Well, Kendall's your Evolve champion. Zarya and Soul are the ones that are going to be fighting to get the pin. So
Brandon, you got a valid argument.
Odd man out.
It definitely odd man out. That's interesting. Kendall and Valkyria matches in the future will feed families. I completely agree with that.
That'll be future IC championship matches.
Yeah, or more. Like those are, again, some really good matches. Again, I think now more than ever, you look at the talent that's moving up, the potential for really good matches out of a lot of the wrestlers I mean, it's there. And Zarya breaks up the pin again.
As they're,
She's saying, what do I
working
do?
together. We're both trying to win this.
Yeah, I want to win. And like,
But Zarya, he brings up a valid point of I've put myself on the sidelines for you. You've had enough opportunities. You've had your chances. Let me get this one, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
If you really care about me, then let me get this one. You've had 5 shots in a row. Let me take this one.
As Ren going up. Ren
Trust
coming
buddy.
down. Floating. Oh, Kendall says I can do that too.
Moonsault.
Oh, shit. Let's go. These two as a tag team are phenomenal.
They work as an actual women's tag team of, and I've said this, WWE's women's tag team division's you've got a Charlotte and Alexa, you've got Rhea and Io and everything. You've got parts that are going to eventually break apart. Ren and Kendall, you could just keep them as a tag team for a bit, and they work pretty goddamn well.
Yeah.
It's like with the Iconics that are now free agents. Do you bring them in? The Bellas, do you have them, stay as just in the tag team division?
Yeah, I think you can. I mean, again, the tag team division runneth over almost, right? Like we're gonna have to pull.
But when do you get a Rhea Io split? When do you get a Charlotte Alexa split?
Well, I think I don't know, and I mean they can't all really break up at the same time. So the idea that we've seen some teases, Alexa and Charlotte may be close. Rio seems perfectly fine for now, so I have no idea on that one. I think they might be together for Mania.
Well, I bet you're going to get a multi-women's tag match at Mania. Like, do you get a multi-ladder match? Do you get Lash and Nia, We're Just Friends, Rio? You get kind of do you even throw a Bellas in there or something like that?
Bellas, yeah. So right now I am getting a 2K commercial. Folks, hope everyone's enjoying the show tonight. I hope you're having a fun night as we are getting down to the final few minutes of this one. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow for Dynamite. We're looking forward to it. Thursday, Impact, an hour later than the other shows. But be here. It's going to be a fun one. Our new signee, Anth by Elegance, is going to be here. So be here for that one. Friday, SmackDown. Regular time. It's nice to get a couple in a row at 7:30. We will be here live, and then Saturday Grand Slam, which is 7:45 live, I believe, because it's 8 to 10.
Well, it will be taped as Dynamite's the go home show for it. So, are you excited of go homes and Chomp out there calling out Kyle Fletcher? Of that might be a thing that they throw on a Grand Slam of Tommaso Ciampa versus Kyle Fletcher, which would steal the fucking show.
I almost feel like I don't want this match on Grand Slam. However, if this is the beginning of something, Fletcher and Ciampa is gonna slap. So
my guy.
It's gonna be good. So I don't have an issue with it. I wish that AEW was a little more clear, a little more, their PR was a little more on the ball. I think at times there's confusion. I think in an attempt to kind of fluff up your chest, this is 2 years in a row. Grand Slam Australia has been a little confusing to the fan base. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everyone thinks, maybe I'm just dumb, folks, and I'll accept that. But it's been not very clear. Pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, live, not live, over here, over there. Like the ring. Where's the ring? Has anyone seen the ring?
Oh, Buddy Murphy's just out there, just having flashbacks. He's just in the corner. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Right.
Well, and MJF had actually one of the best. MJF doing VTRs, doing his whole promos backstage and everything is some of the best shit going in AEW. Like he just randomly can pop off of, well, my back's against the wall.
Yeah. I didn't mean to stop you there, but I think because MJF's not looking for that reaction, he's just spitting. It works so much better for, I agree with you. They've been good.
Oh, absolutely. You want a bark, boy? Well, you're gonna be my bitch. And all due respect, Brody King, you're not winning the world title of outside what they have advertised right now. Andrade versus Hangman is going to be match of the night. I hope they do a Ciampa, Kyle Fletcher. I think that'll can steal the show. Tony Storm and OC, the denim duo, the denim dancing duo of Marina Shafir feels like she would almost welcome getting her head shaved. Pause.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to see how that works out. But a big drop kick from Soul. Grand Slam should be a pay-per-view, not a TV special. I mean, should be maybe. I don't know.
Should you at least air it live? If you're going to air it on a Saturday, should you at least air it live? But where do you air it? Does Max have the capabilities with those 500,000 plus viewers to air it live?
Yeah, it's almost impossible. But I mean, again, I think it's funny because we see the AEW schedule where like we go from January to March without a pay-per-view, but then we'll go we'll have pay-per-views 2 weeks apart in August.
Yeah.
So maybe this is something that Tony needs to consider. Not more pay-per-views, but how to distribute them a little more evenly.
Use a knife instead of a spoon when you're spreading peanut butter and jelly, my guy.
Right. I would agree with that in a lot of ways. So Mox is AEW's, that would explain the unclear message.
Facts. He's just rambling incoherently.
Yeah, we don't
know. I'm going to be the baddest when the Alpha takes on Joxley, the leader of the Death Riders. Takeshi at his peak, Moxley at his peak. Just fucking nonsense for fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it blows me away. And again, still the babyface leader of the heel faction.
No, they're heels. They're still heels. They're a heel faction fighting with a heel faction.
They're tweeners, KJ. It's okay.
No, when everyone's gray, no one's gray.
Everyone's bad. Porridge. I need a sound button that says porridge.
I don't need one of just porridge getting poured, my guy. Right. But roll through out of that F5 into a roll through.
Yo, that was super pretty.
Kendall's
big super kick.
Oh no! Skills to pay the bills.
Zarya bumps Soul.
Spear.
Big spear, but I think
Ren.
Back. Soul's back.
Oh, Soul Snatcher in an F5. Or we're going to double. We're going to do Kane Undertaker. The 1, 2.
Soul beer.
Soul got it because Zarya was taken for fuck all ever for some reason.
Oh my God, Becky.
Oh, she's about to snap. Just look at her. How dare you?
That close, but she steals it. Soul doing Soul things. Got a little kind of bunched up at the end there, but I thought they were going to run back like the tie finish. I'm glad they didn't. I like this better. And Zarya again becomes a justifiable heel.
Oh, absolutely. I think we're both right there. If I thought they were going to do the Taker Kane thing of they both are pinning at the same time and which one's actually getting counted. I don't get fully why Zarya just decided to not go for the cover on a delay, but perfectly done. And the camera angle showing both of them directly in line, done well.
Right. Spun. Oh, she missed Kendall.
Yeah, she missed it after she more hit an elbow drop on a Soul Snatcher.
Right. Yeah, Kendall kind of dipped early.
Took her own bump.
Now Zarya looks upset.
Stay calm. I can't shake your hand. Brothers don't shake hands. They got a hug.
Right. Shiloh versus Ethan Page next week. Holy shit.
Shiloh Hill looks like he would be like, if you were going to do the Wyatt's the new era, Shiloh Hill's out there.
Sorry?
I said Shiloh Hill looks like if you were going to do the Wyatt's the new era, Shiloh Hill is the guy that fits that.
Yeah. If you're going to tell the story of young Wyatt, there's Shiloh Hill for you.
Or just the new lineage, whatever. If the curse passes on.
I like it. I don't mind that idea. It almost might work better if you take the family out of it. But on the phone.
Yeah, but you see Zarya's face of even through all the makeup and everything, you can see her just fucking fuming.
Right. Airing it again in the morning.
Tuesday, February 24th in Atlanta. Anthony, you trying to go to TNA and NXT?
Yeah, right. Are they doubling down?
A bit, a wee bit, but so this is how you send this off. And Zarya's face is, I'm gonna kill you.
And we go off the air, ladies and gentlemen. That is the show. That is another one in the books. Zarya and Soul still have issues. Soul, your number one contender. Soul's probably going to get close to being your next champion. Her hurdle becomes Zarya.
No, you're gonna have it to where it feels like Soul is gonna win, and then you're gonna have Zarya Coster because that's the nice little piece of dangling fruit out there. I get, the CW don't do overruns. I know we're watching on Netflix,
Right.
but
they jumped away as well. So,
but even then, still of that having her in that last little in the background of just fuming and just glaring at her. This is
yeah.
Scar and Mufasa of I will have my vengeance.
Yeah, 100%. And the whole chat's kind of blown up with the same idea. Like, again, Zarya, you were right? Zarya said, I gave you my moment. Then I go to get a moment. You take it from me? How dare you?
Absolutely. Like, I had it. I had it locked in the bag, and you took that from me.
How dare you? Fatal influence. There you go.
But this is what. So, for everyone that likes to critique at times with WWE's creative, I think they've done the best out of any wrestling promotion of actually having justified heels. We were talking about with AEW of heels are trying to be baby faces. Everybody's a shade of Matt Gray. Of Bob Ross is painting the canvas, doing the booking meetings for AEW because everything's a shade of gray. WWE has justified heels. Roman Reigns and CM Punk, neither one's technically a heel, but it's justified why they don't like each other. Drew McIntyre, it's justified why he has the issue. Same with Jacob, Cody. Zarya out here is the next one in the line of a justified heel.
100%. 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, we do take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Get your rating in. We will touch on a few and then we will get out of here. But 7 out of 10. I see 7. I see a 9 from Dale. I see 6.5. It was chaos tonight. They did move some needles. They did move some things in the right direction. I'm very solid on like a 7.5. I'm right there with Mega. Like it was the epitome of an average show. It was chaotic, but a lot of like it was good. And I don't know. Like sometimes I feel like we're rating between 5 and 10. So like 6 is like a fail. Like no, we can pull it down, folks. But I think this was the epitome of a 7 show. It was good. A good show. That's all.
Well, yeah, we do have to remember 7 isn't the average or anything.
Yeah.
It's still an above average. It's like a B or anything. And I will say, I think tonight caught traction as it went. I know Jada Parker and Blake Monroe was really good. I think we then had a little bit of a lull after that, but this still felt a bit like a snowball wintertime reference because it's snowing outside, but it felt like a snowball that caught a bit of momentum and picked up started off in that 6 range, and by the end it's like 7.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think there was good stuff here. Like, Joe has a simple match to kind of just put the champion on display. He gets
tied in later of everything kind of snowballed into an effect.
Yeah, the Hank and Tank tag match outkicked its coverage. That match was fun. The ending, I know some people might not like, but it's building the story.
But so much connected though, too. Like that's the thing is I really want to keep going back. Well, because we have it at the start of the show. HBK wants chaos, and maybe chaos has gone too much, but everything felt like it still had that little bit of connect to this and rolled into this a bit. It had its awkward moments at the start. I did still like Jada and Blake Monroe. But I think by the end, it ended up a better show than it started off as.
Right. 8 out of 10, not enough friends St. Clair. There you go. 8 out of 10. Happy trees. Happy little trees.
Happy little trees out there.
If Zarya won, do you think she would have a chance on winning the belt? Yeah, I mean, to an extent, yes, but I think almost in this case, Soul would be the one that Zarya wants that belt from.
But that's why, yeah, that's where I think you could go with it. If Zarya did challenge for it and she did win it, then
Yeah.
it's, hey, I accomplished what you couldn't.
For sure.
So, and then she kind of rubs it in her face and everything, and you have more. She gets the arrogant aspect, and Soul becomes, I'm fighting back. I'm sick of you putting me down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that it's all there. I mean, it kind of writes itself. We're seeing it take a shape. So I'm good with that. Again, I thought it was a very good NXT. I thought the energy, I know someone said it was a little like fucking felt rushed, but I think the rush feeling was on purpose for a lot of it. Stone's losing control. I think the place is going to run amok. And like you said, it's going to, Robert Stone is the guy that's trying to hold it all together, and it's all falling apart, and then the real new GM comes in to save the day.
Yeah, we haven't even had an answer yet for Keanu Carver, but does today's Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you, and the Spacey invades. Speaking of rushed, yeah.
But that's it. I see a bunch of people popping in saying goodnight. We appreciate everybody. We are back tomorrow. Eric gave it a 7, MDB 8 out of 10 knee pads. But yeah, we appreciate everybody. We appreciate you being here tonight. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, click all the buttons, check out all the socials.
Strap match tomorrow.
Strap match.
Strap on and strap in. Strap match for the world title.
Strap in and strap on. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots to get into, including is MJF in action tomorrow, I thought?
I don't believe so.
No, okay. But yeah, no, they've got a lot announced for tomorrow. We will be here live, back at it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, folks. Again, like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, and let's help blow this one up. Go check out all our other content as well, shorts, videos, and such. That's all I got, Nick. I'm out.
Use the little hype feature too if you scroll through when you're after the video's done and everything, and you're going for the comments and the live chats and everything. There's that nice little hype button because YouTube likes to hide all of their little bonus features and everything. But there is that too as well. But our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you talk about that wrestling, but put that full life with it.
Thank you very much, folks. Have a good night. See you on the flip side. Go back to